We're going to start this segment off with a great product training. It's real important for your business that you know what products we have available and how effective they are.
First off, this Vemma formula is the real deal. And I'm not just talking here. I've literally put hundreds of thousands of dollars into clinical science to prove what Vemma can do for you and your family. And I did that to give you the confidence that when you introduce any of our brands to your family or the people you care about, only positive things can happen. Like more energy, better health, looking younger, and feeling even younger. Let's talk more about our flagship Vemma formula and what I feel you might want to know about this great tasting, nutrient-dense wellness product is that it's physician formulated. In fact, Dr. Yibing Wang is our doctor on staff, and he received his MD in cardiology from China and his PhD from LSU. As a result, our products blend Eastern and Western wellness philosophies. You know, I'm amazed how many people ignore the wisdom from centuries of Asian health practices. But with Vemma, you can make it a part of everyone's daily wellness routine. This, combined with the latest in Western health discoveries, makes it so much more than another super juice and so much more than just another multivitamin. The formula that runs throughout our Vemma line also contains amazing phytonutrients like OPCs and EGCGs, plant-based mysterious elements that can have such profound benefits to the body. You know, when I asked Dr. Wang to create a product that could quite possibly be the most powerful liquid antioxidant available anywhere, he insisted on having it in the base of the exotic superfruit mangosteen, aloe, and green tea. He learned about these amazing anti-inflammatory nutrients when he studied the 4,000-year history of traditional Chinese medicine. This ultra-premium Vemma formula is the best-tasting, most complete nutritional supplement you'll find anywhere. The recent clinical studies I mentioned earlier have documented just a few of the benefits, such as antioxidant absorption, immune boosting, and lowering inflammation properties. I am standing with Dr. Yibing Wang, the inventor of the Vemma formula, and we call him Dr. Y, though. It's a little more endearing. But Dr. Y, I thought this would be a great opportunity to be able to get the members all the way around the world a little sneak peek behind the scenes at how this Vemma formula actually winds up in a bottle.
To make sure we have a great product, we start with the raw materials. So the raw materials are pre-blended and kitted before it was shipped to the manufacturing facility. And here we stage it, we get ready to blend.
Now the nice thing about it is we have raw materials literally coming in from all parts of the world.
Right.
And it's important that the team knows that every time Vemma is run, you're on site. And every time Verve is run, either you're on site or somebody from your team is on site. And so we have complete quality assurance all the way through every process of it. But let's take the team through a little bit of the process and talk to them about how this actually winds up on their doorstep. And I guess it all starts right here, doesn't it?
Exactly.
And what are we standing in front of?
This is a high shear mixer that would, can maximize the efficiency of a blending without introducing extra oxygen or air into the product.
Now why is that important? Why is oxygen? You don't want to add extra oxygen.
Well, oxygen can oxidize the ingredients, like vitamins. We don't want to introduce any free radicals into the product itself. So by doing this, we minimize that effect so that we can have a great product to start with.
And you make Vemma in batches. To do a batch, how long does it take in the blending process?
It takes about 5 hours to make a
5 hours.
Yes.
And a batch is how many bottles?
A batch is about 27,000, but and we do 2 batches side by side, so each time we do at least 55,000.
So every batch is about 27,000 bottles. It takes 5 hours just to prepare the formula to go into the bottling process.
Exactly.
Great. Okay, so the process comes through. It goes through the lines at 34 degrees. Tell me a little bit about this special flash pasteurization process that we all hear so much about and the importance of it.
Well, the products started with high quality, but we want to make sure the products is super clean before they go into the bottles. So we use this flash pasteurization process for only 2.55 seconds, and then it basically kills all the microbes and keep the products fresh and clean. The environment is microbe-free, it's a aseptic environment. The air in the filling room is through HEPA filter, super clean air. And the product,
so it's actually,
the filling process is actually done in a special chamber?
Yes, exactly. And in a chamber, the air is sterile air, bottles are sterilized, the caps are sterilized, the products are clean.
And the shrink wrapping process, I think, is pretty cool. As you know, these white bottles are coming down with their orange lids on the line, and then the labels come on there, and then it goes through a steam tunnel.
Yes, it goes through a steam tunnel to make sure the labels are applied evenly on the bottles.
It's very impressive. And during this whole process, tell me you talked to us a little bit about the QA/QC procedures that go on, before the raw materials are actually blended together. But then tell me about the quality control processes that go on during the manufacturing process.
Well, during the bottling process, we take the bottles every 15 minutes and we test for pH breaks, titrated acids. So to make
every 15 minutes you do a quality control test?
Yes, we pull samples.
So you just pull a sample off the line?
When the products arrive in our warehouse, we do again an extensive quality control.
So you quarantine them?
We quarantine them and we pull samples again randomly, and we test for the samples for pH breaks, titrated acid, also microbial contents to make sure the products are all clean and ready, safe to be used.
Well, all of this is really impressive, and team, I hope you appreciate the levels of quality assurances that Dr. Y's team has put into place to make sure that we're delivering you the best product that gets the best results for your members and customers and loved ones. Dr. Y, thank you very much. Keep up the great work. Even I learned something new today.
Thank you, Pete.
All right. Thank you very much, team. Bye for now.
So let me talk to you a little bit about two things that we did that I'm extremely proud of, and that is 2 clinical studies. It is rare in the wellness industry that a company will do clinical studies simply because they're not required. But to have 2 clinical studies done on the Vemma formula and have them published in peer-reviewed journals is absolutely huge. The first one was published in the August 2009 edition of the Journal of Medicinal Food, and the second one, October 14th, 2009 edition of the Journal of Agriculture and Food Chemistry. And what I'm excited about with this is that it documents the testimonies, the thousands, tens of thousands of testimonies that we've all heard about this tremendous Vemma formula, and it tells us what it's actually doing inside the body. And let me give you just a couple of highlights here. The first study is called, and I don't know who comes up with the titles of these studies, obviously not movie producers, The Effect of Mangosteen Dietary Supplement on Human Immune Function, a randomized double-blind placebo-controlled trial. And this study examined the C-reactive protein response and immune regulatory response within the body. It involved 29 men, 30 women, ages 40 to 60, all healthy individuals. The subjects were divided randomly into 2 groups. One had the Vemma formula, 2 ounces of the Vemma formula a day. The other one had a placebo. The trial took place over a 30-day period of time. After the baseline blood tests were in, and then the blood work was done 30 days later, what the researchers were looking for was changes in the blood relating to C-reactive protein, which is an inflammation marker, and immunity. And C-reactive protein is an important health blood marker, and we want to be able to prove that we help support healthy C-reactive protein levels. And what this clinical study proved is that within 30 days, our product is clinically proven to be able to significantly boost the immune system and significantly lower C-reactive protein levels in the body. The icing on the cake was that 100% of the respondents, or the participants in the Vemma group, said at the end of the trial that they all had very favorable results, most saying that they felt a lot healthier taking the product. And you know, I recently saw a competitive mangosteen juice supplier do a inflammation study with obese people, and I excitedly got the study, ordered it up, read through it, and what I discovered is that it was an 8-week study, and during that 8-week study, they had the participants consume 18 ounces, there you go, almost a whole bottle of mangosteen juice over an 8-week period of time to significantly reduce inflammation levels in their participants. And you know, our little 2-ounce Vemma over a 30-day period of time had significant reduction in C-reactive protein levels and also boosted the immune system. And so I'm excited because what that tells me is it tells me that we have the most powerful mangosteen juice-based product, the most complete liquid nutrition program available anywhere, and clinical trials are able to back that up. Now let me talk to you a little bit about the final study that we did, and this study was called Bioavailable and Antioxidant Effects of Xanthone-Rich Mangosteen product in humans, and this was designed to measure the overall bioavailability. Now you've heard me talk a lot about when you're looking at a supplement, it's not what's on the label that's important. It's what your body absorbs that is so important. And that's exactly what this trial was out to prove. And the trial took place over a 24-hour period of time. The individuals were given, all healthy individuals were given one 2-ounce one 2-ounce dose of the Vemma formulation. And what it found is after 4 hours, they did a baseline blood draw, and then they did several blood draws throughout this 6-hour trial. And what they found is after 4 hours, the antioxidant level, the ORAC level in the body peaked at a 10% increase. And actually the ORAC materialized within the blood after just 1 hour and maintained an elevated saturation levels for 6 hours. Now 6 hours was the last blood draw, so I wish we would have gone further, but the study protocol didn't call for that. And in the placebo group, there was no change in the blood serum was observed. And based on these results, the researchers concluded that the Vemma formula is extremely bioavailable, consequently helping to wage war against serious health challenges. And folks, I am so proud to be able to arm you with this clinical evidence to let you know that this product will get results in people's bodies. All we have to do is get it into people's bodies. And that's what I count on you, my brand partners, to be able to do. Get this product, spread the word, get people consuming the Vemma formula. Let the formula do the heavy lifting, let it get the results, and everything else will look after itself.
Sean Merriman came up to me and said, you know what, if we're going to reach out to impact the children of Southern California, San Diego area in particular, you need to go to Father Joe's Village.
Here at St. Vincent de Paul, we have 165 children live here, and we have 30 teenagers living in our teen center. So on an average day, we help about 200 kids a day. Our mission is to help their families get stabilized, make sure the kids get an education, kind of to break the cycle of poverty is what I call it. We want to redo the kids so they have a new life rather than continue to live on the streets and in cars.
Well, Father Joe and I have very similar ways in helping people and really caring about people. And, you know, people know me here in San Diego. I've been around, you know, for 5 years now. And I'm just, you know, blessed to be down here and doing it again.
This whole program revolves around this incredible product, and this is a product that, you know, I built for my own children, and I had some of the top minds in the healthcare arena in this country give me input and design a product that they'd give to their own kids. I had the idea to be able to say, you know what, when you buy this for your child, wouldn't it be great to be able to give a bottle to another child?
For every month supply that is ordered, a month supply is given away. It doesn't get any better than that.
You know, when you go in there and you see the kids, and they're just like your kid.
We're happy that Sean and Vemma said, let's take a look. Let's help the poorest of the poor. Let's go to St. Vincent.
Nutrition is a great thing, especially when you're young, and I think Vemma Next provides that. I think that every kid who's not getting the needs and what they need in life and good health is getting that with the Vemma Next product.
When you come up with a new product like Next, that's going to make a difference in children's lives, the poor are normally forgotten. It's great that Vemma and Sean are saying, oh no, we want to make sure homeless who can't afford the product get to share in the product, because it will make the kids healthier and make them enjoy life more.
To be able to introduce this product, this Vemma Next, to this segment of the population who struggle just for daily sustenance is truly going to change their lives in a way that is measurable. It's truly going to be measurable.
If you get good health and you get good nutrition, and then kids are going to grow up better and they're going to grow up smarter. It just makes all the difference in the world.
They got enough stuff to fight. When you really stop and think about it. So it's a program that people can get behind. It's a program that people can feel good to be a part of, and it's a program that makes a difference.
The program's really easy. You buy a month's supply of product, and a child in need gets a month's supply of product.
I really think it's going to be neat to see all of our leaders get around this Vemma's Next Helping Now program.
Would you like to try some a little bit?
And I'm proud to be a part of it, to be able to help these kids and get this product, this free product into kids' lives all around the world.
I think that once people get the concept of, you go and buy this product and use your product, not only is it healthy, beneficial wise, but you're also helping out lives. And I think that once everyone get on the same track, that you just continue to help more people.
And here we come along with this program that's sustainable. It's not we're going to come in here once and then see you later. I told the kids' parents, I go, make sure you ask for this product for your kids every day, because it makes a difference. It makes a big difference.
Energy is important. These days, it's right now, not in 2 minutes. It's fast, everything. That's why the developers of energy drinks have focused on one thing, energy. But that's where they missed the mark. While they focused only on energy, Verve focuses on healthy energy. What a concept, right? We're talking vitamins, antioxidants, nutrients, and other scientific mumbo-jumbo. And they did it all without giving up 1 ounce of energy. In fact, they created it without a crash or a 5-hour limit. Yeah, it's time you rethink your energy drink. Verve, insanely healthy energy.
Your life is all about energy. The more energy you get out of your body, the more living you get out of your life. You've made up your mind, and you're not going to miss a thing. You're smart, so why not drink different? Verve will help you get where you want to be.
Hey guys, I'm Sarah, and I guess you're wondering what's up with Verve. Well, first, it's an awesome energy drink.
Packed with vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients from exotic fruits, Verve's cool fizz, smooth tropical flavor, and radically different formula gives you the energy kick you're looking for and all the good stuff your body's screaming for.
And being different is not just about choosing the right ingredients. It's also about harnessing the power of all this good stuff in one can. Let's hear from the guy that made this whole thing possible, BK.
When I came up with the concept to create the world's healthiest energy drink, I went immediately to Dr. Wong. He's our MD on staff. He got his MD in China, his PhD at LSU, so he's got this Eastern-Western philosophy towards wellness. And he also created the Vemma formula, the world's most powerful liquid antioxidant. Gave him this concept, he ran with it to his exacting standards, found the canning facility that could manufacture the product. In fact, it's a cold-filled process that literally puts the product in the can, specially lined can, at a little over 30 degrees. And the reason that's so important is we want to protect the vitamins, the minerals, the phytonutrients, all the good stuff in there that makes this formula so powerful. And so as he went through this process, did all the testing, and we were able to create a product that is truly unique in the marketplace.
So, Dr. White figured out a way to protect the goods by using a proprietary process and a special can lining so you can enjoy the full force of what Verve has to offer.
Hi, I'm BK Barreca, and since founding the Vemma Nutrition Company, our mission has always been to make a positive difference in people's lives, in families' lives. And we do that through an amazing line of results-driven products and a life-transforming opportunity. My secret to success is I surround myself with people that are smarter than I am, and my Chief Science Officer, Dr. Yibing Wang, definitely fits into that category. With an MD in cardiology from China and a PhD in genetic obesity from Louisiana State University, I tasked him with the job of creating a diet product line like no other. And then I talked with some of the best experts in the weight loss industry, and my research team got to work with the goal of creating something entirely new, something that had never been done before, delivered in a way that had not been done before. You see, as the star of ABC's Extreme Makeover Weight Loss Edition and the best-selling author of Choose to Lose, Chris Powell is a transformation specialist. And Chris's commitment to help others has made him the name in body transformations.
When BK gave me a call and wanted to discuss the idea of me endorsing the Vemma body line, I have to admit I was a little excited. Like, I've seen a ton of products out there, and being one who spends most of his time focusing on how nutritional ingredients affect the way that the body operates, I knew right off after reading these labels there was just a host of possibilities waiting to be discovered. I'd never seen anything quite like this before. And I knew that if we could somehow figure out a way to optimize the amazing natural process that the body already goes through to burn the unwanted weight, well then, we could change the way that people looked at the issue. That's where the concept of the new groundbreaking body products began. They could provide the essentials necessary to optimize the body's natural ability to burn fat, but while simultaneously repairing and rejuvenating the tissues at the cellular level to keep that optimization sustainable. For some people, they're nourishing their bodies like they've never been fed before. You see, a major problem that overweight people is filling up with these nutrient-deficient foods. The way your body works is that if you're not giving it the nutrients that it needs, the brain says, eat more. These 63 trillion cells, they need more nutrients. What I love about Vemma is that it's all about wellness for them. It's not another diet company. It's a wellness company that has a completely different approach to getting people to their healthy weight. And I'm all about that. While the science behind it is quite complex, the idea of how it works is really very simple. Feed your body the nutrition that it needs, and it'll go to work burning the fat that you no longer want.
From the very beginning, we knew this line of body products had to be effective, so we put the best of everything in them. But we had to make sure that people would actually drink them. You see, you could have the best product ever, but if it doesn't taste great, you're never gonna sell your second can. And this is Vemma's advantage. We own our own manufacturing facilities. We do all our own formulations and flavorings. It's something that I'm really proud of, and the job that Dr. Wang and his research team have done. We start out with an idea, they make it a reality, and you enjoy the health benefits.
Dr. Wang, he's like one of those nutritional geniuses. I love that he has an MD in Eastern cardiology and a PhD in genetic obesity. He leveraged that expertise to formulate this line of body products to ensure that you have the best nutrients available on the market with a taste that actually makes you look forward to drinking it. After a while, I actually start to crave it. It tastes good, and I was pleasantly surprised the first time I had it. Well, I guess maybe it was more of a shock. Look at the label. An ounce of Vemma, 20 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, resveratrol, EGCG, aminos. It's amazing what they crammed into this little can. Look, that's all great, but remember, the #1 product in the world is convenience. It's critical to have this product in a ready-to-drink or a take-and-pour form. You see, when you have to take the time to blend or mix up a shake, that inconvenience, it eventually leads to procrastination, which ultimately leads to disaster.
But we didn't want to stop with what you could do during the course of the day. We wanted to see what else we could do to help the body accomplish that while you were actually sleeping.
Now, at first thought, you may think that your body's actually doing very little while it's asleep, but really, that's when the lion's share of the work is being done. Cells that have been damaged begin to replenish themselves, muscle tissues begin to mend and grow, blood flow is regulated, and toxins are eliminated. It's like a factory running full steam to make sure that you're at your best when you wake up. So realizing that we could actually fine-tune the body's ability to burn fat during the day by helping it replenish itself at night with the correct balance of specific nutrients, we created a new formula as part of the Body line called Body Rest.
While we were researching the cutting-edge science on how to help the body regulate and burn fat, we realized that most people will come with an initial excess of toxins in their system. So we created one last piece of the puzzle, and it's called Body Cleanse. It's the perfect way to get your body ready for a weight loss transformation.
Body Cleanse is actually a very gentle blend of specific nutrients that go to work to help remove the toxins in your system. In essence, kind of allowing your body to streamline itself. It's like clearing out the traffic on the highway to ensure that everyone gets to where they need to go. Nutrients get delivered, the waste gets taken out, and you end up with an infrastructure that can actually increase effectiveness. So the end result? Your body purges itself of those impurities and creates an environment where nutritionally aided weight loss can happen at an accelerated rate. It really has been an amazing adventure, and we're part of some of the most effective nutritional supplements that work for your body both day and night. Look, this line is going to help a lot of people, and it really has been such a pleasure seeing it all come to fruition.
I've got a confession to make. I had a problem. I kind of led a double life, and after years of working hard and raising a family and making a lot of excuses, a friend of mine finally had to intervene. But I needed to face this before it was too late. Hi, I'm BK Barreco, and since founding the Vemma Nutrition Company, our mission has always been to make a positive difference in people's lives, in families' lives. But with all that focus on other people's health, while that's important, I forgot someone's health that's even more important. And I did something that I shouldn't have, and I have to tell you, it wasn't planned, it just sort of happened. You see, this is what I need to tell you. This is me about 25 pounds ago, and here's the ironic thing. I own a wellness company. I should have known better, but sometimes life just kind of sneaks up on you, so let me tell you what happened. A friend of mine who happens to be a TV physician, very well known, did something that initially embarrassed me. He looked down at my stomach, he gave me a little poke, and as his finger sprang back, he mentioned that I definitely need to get rid of that bulge. He told me it's something called omentum, and it's the most unhealthy kind of fat that you can carry. This was a personal issue for me. I mean, I've got a wonderful wife and 4 great kids, and here's TV's best known, best liked physician basically telling me I'm gonna die early if I don't get this weight off. To say it made an impact would be an understatement. I mean, I've seen it happen firsthand. I lost my mom to cancer and my dad to heart disease way before their time, and my dad's whole life he battled with his weight, and it wound up killing him. And I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye. And I made the decision that that's not gonna happen to me. And I don't want it to happen to you or anyone else you care about. I believe this experience happened for a reason, and here I am almost 25 pounds lighter, and now I need your help to bring the Vemma Body 12-Week Transformation Challenge to people struggling with those unwanted pounds in 50-plus countries around the world. But let's start with your world. And one of the people that's gonna help us do just that is Heidi Powell. She is not only an endurance athlete, personal trainer with over a decade of experience, and a life coach. Most impressively, she's also a mother of 3.
Losing weight is a struggle for millions of people every day, and the failures of fad diets, those meal replacement shakes, and starving yourself are all too well documented. It can get frustrating trying one thing and then moving on to another, especially when those results don't last. So I took BK's vision, and with the goal of creating a plan that could transform the way people look and feel in just 12 weeks, I developed what I think is the best and most effective program this industry has ever seen. It wasn't easy, but I had to make it easy and fun. It took a lot of time-tested research to get it to where we are today, but I'm so excited to let you guys in on one of the biggest projects I've worked on to date. It's called the Vemma Body 12-Week Transformation Plan. With Vemma Body, this is something I've never seen before, and I thought I had seen it all. I love the fresh approach. I mean, how rare is it when you actually hear a story that's never been told before, like Body? I love the taste, but most of all, I really love the mission to change the way people approach wellness.
When you see yourself every day, you don't think you've made that much of a transformation, but over that 12 to 14 week period, you really do.
Vemma Body's 12-Week Transformation Challenge is different, and we think you're gonna like being different. while still being yourself. And what I mean by that is you're still gonna be able to get to eat the foods you love, just on the right days. And we're gonna teach you this explosive new weight loss concept called carb cycling. And best of all, you're gonna love the taste of the Body products. But most of all, you're not gonna ever feel deprived or alone.
The thing I love the most about the Body Plan is that it's something that you can do forever. Even though I've been on the program for 14 weeks, it's a 12-week transformation, and I got really the results I wanted in 12 weeks. However, even though it's a couple weeks later, I'm still doing exactly what I was doing because I love it and I enjoy it, and it really does become a way of life.
We decided to bring innovation to the $80 billion weight loss industry. And you haven't heard this story before because it's never been done before. Vemma Body has just become your best chance to reach your weight loss goal for the last time.
But the main issue I was up against was the fact that most people eat a small number of heavy loaded meals throughout the day, which actually causes the metabolism to slow down. This accelerates the natural production of cortisol, which is known for triggering the body to store belly fat while simultaneously increasing the likeliness of binge snacking, and this didn't help our cause at all. The result was a 12-week program where we can help the body lose fat and get in shape by feeding it smaller meals more often. And you know, this actually helps eliminate those hunger pains that you might feel. And then, we're gonna alternate the amount of carbs eaten every other day to keep the metabolism running. This is also called carb cycling, and it's the easiest, most efficient way to shed those pounds.
The most exciting thing for me is now I know how to eat properly. I know what I can eat, when I can eat. I know how much water to drink every day, and I have no doubt that I will keep this off.
What I loved about this 12-week transformation challenge was instead of the typical eat less meals and replace them with a shake or a bar, I could eat smaller meals more often. The reason 80% of the people on a shake or bar meal replacement strategy gain their weight back in 2 years or less is because of this simple fact. People like to eat. I call it the shake effect, and our plan is completely different because it teaches you how to literally turn your body into a fat-burning machine.
The best part about this, though, was the fact that a variety of foods actually aid in the process. The body reacts quite well when different types of proteins and carbs and fruits and veggies and healthy fats are alternated on a daily basis to boost the body and burn the fat. Carb cycling was a massive breakthrough because the science was leading me to understand that the body reacts in a very positive way to carbs when supported by a well-balanced assortment of good-tasting food. There was no need for a strict regimen of bland sustenance spread over a long period of time. Instead, the science showed that the body actually prefers carbs to run on.
I was kind of in a situation where fast food was convenience, and I've tried all the diets in the world, and I don't think they really understand what I was going through, just because of you know, you gain so much weight, it's very hard to just drop that.
And again, it comes back to the plan. You wake up and within 30 minutes, drink a body burn. This helps support normal cortisol levels, and then starting with breakfast, you plan out your meals evenly throughout the day in 3-hour increments with one more body burn as a snack. Then if you really want to turbocharge your program, before going to bed, drink a body rest. This will help maintain everything you've gained throughout that day, and it will help prepare your body to do even better the next.
Never in my life have I lost that much weight that quickly. Never in my life have I lost that much weight on any program, and I was hooked. I was ready to do this because I knew that it worked.
I even built into the plan the ability to have one free day a week where you could eat whatever it was that you wanted. Again, one of the goals was to stay away from making the body feel like you were starving in any way. Surprisingly though, I found that as the body began to regulate itself and accept proper nutrition, the craving for indulgence began to wear away.
I'm just so excited, not just about losing the weight, but about what it did to my body and the transformation that took place. I really feel that I've decreased my age by 20 years.
And to help you get to that point, we actually built into the program the ability to coach you along by way of a special mobile app dedicated to educating and inspiring you to meet your goals. I'll even text you when it's time to eat, and I'll be giving you some helpful suggestions along the way.
It's almost like somebody's there motivating you, someone's there with you, helping you get through this. And because of the changes I've made to my lifestyle, this is something I can maintain, this is something I can keep with, and I can see this really changing my life. The energy I have, and the ability I have to play with my son, who's 4 years old, and be able to go out with him and throw the ball around is something that you can't put a price on.
It all begins and ends with the same goal in mind: transforming the lives of people for the better so they can live longer and happier. And with the Body 12-Week Transformation Challenge, we are bringing together the very best science, cutting-edge technology, education, support, and motivation to ensure that this happens for you.
And the best part of it all is it gives you hope. Hope that you can get back to that weight that you've always wanted. Hope that you can succeed because you have a plan that's proven to work. And most of all, hope that you can change your life and the lives of those around you forever.
When it comes down to it, there is really just one word that's the most important than all the rest you've heard: action. That simple act pushes the start button on your new transformation. You can't control your life by letting your life control you. You have the products, you've got the plan, you've got the support like you've never had before in order to make this change happen. So do yourself a favor, and the ones that love you. Begin today by taking the first step in transforming your life.
Hi, my name's Michelle Barnes, and I've lost 22 pounds and 16 total body inches.
Hi, my name is Gary Kurtz. I wound up losing 27 pounds.
My name's Ronnie Phelps. In those 12 weeks, I have lost 30 pounds and about 24 inches.
Hi, my name is Jed Buenaluz, and I've lost over 23 pounds.
Hi, I'm Marla Brady. In 12 weeks, I lost 25 pounds and 28 inches.
My name's Adam Howland. I've lost 27 pounds and 16 inches.
You can do this. And I'm here to tell you, you give us 12 weeks and we'll give you a whole new you.